lights guide you back to me.
Oh, pog, they work. I mean... Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Ohanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? Well, what do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only oiran VTuber with a story to tell exclusively for you. Ohanaki! Hi! Welcome in, everybody. Hey, hi, hey, hello, hi. Welcome in! Welcome to the first stream as an independent VTuber. Some of you might know me if you followed Production Kawaii. Rest in peace. But now I am independent, and this is my first stream since going independent. Whoa, crazy. Whoa, crazy. I'm literally new here. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. But hi, welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. As stated, I am Yuno Hanaki. They will try to tell you that my name is Buno. It is not. And this is going to be kind of a more informal debut, I suppose is the best way to put it. Because I will be going over some new things. So even if you are not necessarily new, there will still be new things here for you. But there will also be some new things for the potential new people that might be here too as well. Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I have a pretty short slideshow type thing that I'm doing, but it's like I said, it's gonna be pretty short. Also, thank you for all the gifteds and stuff. I cannot respond to those right now. I'm glad that the alerts are working though. I was worried that they weren't going to. Because I know some of the other girls have had issues with stream elements. These are stream elements alerts now. Yippee! So sick. Okay. I guess we should switch over to the slideshow thing. In 1 sec. I'm really not that nervous, but I guess I feel a little bit nervous. Okay. Let's do it. Zoe. Oh, you know what I should have done? I definitely should have made sure my BGM was on this screen, and I did not. That's so sick of me. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Crisis averted. Good thing it only takes like 2 seconds. Let me move out of the way of my slideshow. I'll go over here. I am over here. Now. Now, as said before, I am here to introduce Huno is Yuno. That's me, by the way. In case you couldn't figure that out, that's me. I'm she. Not Huno is Buno. That is not... We're not here doing that right now. Maybe later, but not right now. Anyways. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get started with it, huh? Buno the Yuno. I hate this. Anyway. So, the first things first is the all-important lore refresh. Yuno Hanaki became an oiran in order to support her family. After angering a specific high-ranking official in her village by rejecting his proposition, he rallied to chase her out and banish her to Onigashima. She didn't expect to actually end up in a place that she always thought was a myth, and after some time, she commits to a ritual that will turn her into a vengeful Oni. However, it goes awry, and she only becomes a half-Oni. This was lore I initially was going to present when I was first given the opportunity to take on this form, for lack of a better term. But I was previously told at the previous location that saying the word oiran might not be the most kawaii, but I think I can make it pretty kawaii. At least, I should hope so. Is she still vengeful? Interesting. Good question. You might find out. You might not. But we'll see. But yes, that is the lore refresh. It is pretty similar to the original lore, but a little bit more straightforward in terms of the things that I couldn't reveal previously. It was always going to be implied in future content, and it will still be implied in future content, but yes, oiran. The forbidden word can finally be spoken. The forbidden word. It is free. Everyone asks, is she still vengeful, but nobody asks, is she still alive? Honestly, yeah. That's the real question. That's why we got the oiran skeb? Yes. Alright. Next. What makes up a Yuno? If we were to dissect a Yuno Hanaki into the core components of her personality and her interests and things of that sort, you would get this. So of course, for example, writing. I do have a fondness for writing and storytelling. I enjoy things like writing lyrics, writing scripts, telling stories, you name it, and I will write it. That will be a core component of a lot of my content outside of, like, the more traditional streams, I guess is the best way to put it. A lot of my supplemental content and, like, my strengths tend to lie more so in writing, which is a bit of a background task, but it is still something I really like. Performing. Singing and acting, primarily, but there may be other types of performances in the future, such as maybe dancing. I don't know, slam poetry? What else counts as other forms of performance? But it's something like that. We know these are the two main components, though, which is singing, which is why I post some covers on occasion, and acting. I really like voice acting. I like to play games where I can do the voice acting and do the live reading and such. So you will definitely see those two a lot. As for gaming, I do love me some otome games. I do love me some JRPGs, and I do love me some comfy games. I would say those are the primary categories that you will be most likely to see on my channel, but I am not necessarily afraid to branch out at this point. I used to be a bit more hesitant before, but I will do my best to explore new things if I find them to be interesting. That's going to be a big key factor here. I have to make sure that I would find it interesting and that I would have fun. But for the most part, those are the main categories you will probably see here. As for other stuff, boy do I love to talk. This could come from the performing side, I suppose, but I am used to entertaining guests. I am used to having direct conversations and getting to know everybody. So I will probably be doing lots of chatting type streams. Nerdy rambling, well, if you ask me questions about my interests, I will probably be able to go on about them for quite a long time. I'm quite notorious for the fact that I did an otome introduction stream and then I gave myself laryngitis because of how much I was talking. And I had laryngitis for like 3 days. So, that should be a testament to my ability to ramble about things that I like and am passionate about. That is separate from normal chatting streams, mind you. Chatting, it'll be me talking directly with you and interacting with you. Nerdy rambling is me getting on a soapbox and talking about things that I love and not being able to shut the fuck up. So, yeah. And then occasional collabs. I find it most important to be able to make connections with other creators. Not necessarily just VTubers, but like other people just in general. I would love to be able to have more interactions and collaborations with other creators and feature them on the channel sometimes. So there will be some collabs every now and again. Germa collab, yeah, right. Something like that, sure, who knows? The world is vast. There's always a chance that fate could lead me in a particular direction. But yeah, so that's kind of something to expect from the channel. This is what makes up a Yuno Hanaki, Hanaki Yuno, no brackets. Anyways. Next. Like I said, these are pretty short. We can do like a little bit of like a question segment after this if you would like, but I don't really have that many slides. I really don't. Okay, so platforms I'm using. That's me! Do you see? That's me! I'm her. I'm pointing at my screen right now, but you can't see me, obviously, because I cannot lift my hands. Anyways, platforms I'm using. So YouTube, which is my primary, YouTube is always going to be the go-to home for streams, covers, and edited videos. I will also use the community tab more often, and members, I'm sorry, I will try to use the members tab for you guys more too as well. I'm pretty bad at remembering, but I will do my best. I promise. I promise. I have 3 tiers of membership for those of you that are curious. We have the emote tier, which is tier 1. And we have tier 2, which is our Shadowfire members. You guys get access to weekly members-only streams on top of the emotes. And then tier 3 members, you guys are Soulfire. You guys get access to all of that, and you also got access to a few limited things that also got moved over to the other platform, which is the Patreon. Woohoo! So for Patreon, you get exclusive content over there. The Patreon shop is going to remain active and have voice packs available. If you go to my Patreon right now, you will see the voice packs should still be available to purchase. And there are a few limited packs that also go to members. There is a single membership tier which offers those exclusive voice packs, exclusive blog posts, and you also get the exclusive HD art folder if you should be so inclined. The current folder is probably going to go down at the end of December, so it's going to be on me to transfer everything and re-upload it again to make the folder more easier to update in the future. That'll be on me, but I will take care of that as soon as I am able to. And I will also be adding the art that I have promised to add there that I haven't gotten to adding before. But yeah, you should definitely consider the Patreon if you're at all interested. Twitter, that is going to be where I post personal updates and also kind of do engagement with the audience. That's you guys. That's you. It's you. If you want to interact with me outside of streams, you should continue to use Twitter. Or also, my Marshmallow is still available if you want to send something anonymously. Generally, I find it kind of hard to fully get rid of Twitter. But you can see on the other section, I do also mention Blue Sky. I will probably try to use Blue Sky more often, too. But it's mostly going to be Twitter, and then I'm going to try to be better about Blue Sky, in case you don't want to use Twitter, which I understand. Twitter kind of sucks. But unfortunately, it is stuck in my brain because in my previous employment, I had to post there at least once a day. Sometimes I had to post there more than once a day. So I'm unfortunately stuck, and it is just a force of habit to at least post there once. Maybe Blue Sky will become more of a rambling place. I haven't really decided yet. But technically, no more corporate mandated tweets, so I guess if I wanted to, I could just be like, goodbye, Twitter, goodbye Twitter, but I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. I have to work on curbing that instinct. But that's kind of where you should go if you want to directly interact with me, or if you have specific things you want to share with me. I will most likely be checking over there. I do have a Twitch. At the moment, I don't really have plans to fully commit to using Twitch right now, but I might use it for very occasional guerrilla streams. If there's a situation where I don't want to set up a waiting room or do any of that stuff on YouTube, I might just go live on Twitch and just do it over there. Will I monetize it? I don't know. I don't really have the best opinion of Twitch, but I do know that it's pretty decent for guerrilla streams, so might go over there to do a little bit of monkeying around, but also no full promises, just know that I have one. Might get used in the future. I do have a TikTok. The TikTok used to be Yuno_HMZ_kawaii. It is now switched to just Yuno Hanaki. It was previously being handled by management, but they only posted 2 TikToks before they stopped. So it's going to now be on me to upload all of my shorts and stuff. So I will probably work on that here soon. I never really wanted to use TikTok because I am old. I am an old soul, and TikTok terrifies me. But I will probably at least go there, drop a short, and then disappear. But it's important for reach. When you are an independent VTuber, you kind of have to do everything you can to spread your reach as a creator and diversify and get new audiences, yada yada yada, social media bullshit. But yeah, I do have to use it if I want any hope of growing. I'll do my best. But like I said, I'm probably just going to drop shorts and leave. Try not to catch the brain rot. I promise you, anytime I go on TikTok, I get scared. The autoplay starts and I'm just like, I hate it here. And I will just literally avoid it. So, yeah. No TikTok really for me, but I will at least post things there. See how they do. And then, like I said, Blue Sky, which is Twitter, but better. I do want to try and use Blue Sky a little bit more. We will see how that goes. I'm already kind of not the best with a lot of socials, but I'm trying. That's the key, is that I try. And others yet to be determined. I do know of a few other platforms that could be good for things like writing, and stuff. But for right now, nothing solid planned right now. What's my Blue Sky handle? Yuno Hanaki. At this point, you can find pretty much all of my socials using Yuno Hanaki as the username, because that's what all of them are now. Yeah. The Tumblr for max reach. Honestly, I don't even know if Tumblr still has that active a user base. But now we are on to a different view. In a similar vein, but also a little bit different. Give me 1 second. I have to make sure I have these on hand. Because there are some new things. There's some new stuff that you guys may or may not be expecting, but, you know, new stuff is new stuff. Is it this? I think so. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. So, changes for you old folks who now need to know what is going on for the future. This is going to be the best ways to support me. I did mention Patreon. Patreon probably should have also been on this list, but I'm a bit small brain and I was just focusing on the new platforms. So, we're gonna focus on the new platforms for this. So first, all donations, Super Chat, and Stream Elements and Stream Elements Pay. Those are now available. All of my donation links should be updated to Stream Elements, but obviously Super Chats are still good to go. Might want to wait on Super Chats until after December, though, because those will still need to get transferred at a later date. But Stream Elements is the primary donation platform. I do still have my Streamlabs. I'm thinking about still having it available, but you're probably not going to see alerts for it, because my alerts have been switched over to Stream Elements. But that's going to be the best way to directly support me and my living expenses. I plan to use that specifically for, like, food and bills and things of that nature. Memberships will probably also go to that, so that I can make it month to month. I am a little guy, and I do currently do VTubing full-time, so any support would be appreciated, but there is, of course, no pressure. And these are things that people have asked for a little while now. I do have a throne that will be specifically for crowdfunding more material goods. So for those of you who want to see your hard-earned money dollars go towards an actual thing that you can understand and comprehend, that's what Throne is for. It does not have anything listed on it yet. I literally just set it up earlier today. Please understand. But everything on there will have crowdfunding enabled, which is why I set it as crowdfunding gifts rather than just getting regular old gifts. You will never have the expectation to buy one whole thing yourself. Crowdfunding will always be available, so if you want to chip into a specific thing, that'd be great. I primarily want to use it for equipment, perhaps for new games, and then maybe very occasionally there will be lifestyle items. Like if there's something I really need, I might put that on there. But for the most part, I'd like to be able to keep it limited to stuff that would actually be useful for content. But we will see. There's a chance that there might be like one or two little like nice items on there that I might just want to have in case of, like, a need for it. But I will try to keep those to a minimum. Everything will have crowdfunding enabled. Everything can just be, like, chipped into as you wish. And speaking of crowdfunding, I do have a sponsor, which I am sure you guys might have seen if you've noticed some of the other ex-production kawaii talents re-debuting and having it available. But I want to talk a little bit about a particular goal. So, earlier today, if you already follow me on Twitter, you saw me post this, but I got a really exciting email. And that's because a few days ago, during my break, one of the things I wanted to try and square away before I came back to you guys is what I'm going to do about a model. And I, on a whim, asked for assistance, and I got a translation to send a message to an artist that I really, really, really like. And this morning, they gave me a really good price quote and are willing to take it. So I'm going to be able to get a model from a dream artist of mine. And I'm not telling you their name, and it's killing me that I can't say it, but I want it to be a surprise. It's a really good price! I was shocked! I was truly stunned. But here's the thing, right? Price is great. Price is very exciting. I'm hyped. I'm still going to have to crowdfund it. As long as that's okay. Be careful, pressure causes leaks. No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm chill. I am very excited about it, but I'm keeping it to myself. But that was what the email was. But yeah, so the first goal that's on there is for the model. The price is there, and I also want to give you guys the transparency that even if I do manage to fund it quickly, the artist gave me an estimate of mid-June 2025 for when the model would be finished. So just for transparency, would be in June that it would be finished. And then I still also have to discuss... I'm hoping to get my current papa to rig it, but I kind of have to wait until I have a little bit more information about the process on the model before I can then go to Spiral and ask if I can get a slot. But mid-June is the deadline that the artist said that they'd probably be able to finish it by, should I go through with it. It's still kind of in preliminary phases. They just said yes, so I immediately made a goal. Because I want it so bad. I require it carnally. And it truly is making me go feral that they said yes to me. I was so happy. I got the email this morning and I literally like froze in place because I was shocked. But yeah, so I'm gonna be getting a model from one of my dream artists. And if you guys could support me to do that, that would be great. But obviously you don't have to fund the whole thing. Any money that is left over for me from, like, other places of earning, like, such as, donations and the like, I will also be saving towards the model. So truly, no pressure, but it would make me so happy, because there's just, like, it's gonna be so cool. It's truly gonna be so sick! I'm really excited. Members, you guys will probably get leaks, whenever the process actually starts and I get sketches. Or, well, maybe not, but maybe a little bit. Does new model mean a redesign of your appearance, or is it like a new outfit or hairstyle? That is something I am still discussing with the artist, to be honest. Here's the thing. One of the main reasons I wanted to reach out to this artist in particular, besides the fact I'm obsessed with their art style, they also love Oni. They are a big fan of Oni characters. And your girl happens to be an Oni. I happen to be an Oni. So, I feel like I could also approach for, you know, a little bit of a spice up of the current design. I like how you guys are assuming it's Kaya. It's not. Kaya is too busy working on her own rebrand, but... I mean, Kaya did design the alternate outfit, but to be honest with you right now, it's still in, like, such a preliminary phase that I haven't fully cemented whether I'm talking to them to discuss the redesign of my default, or if I'm going to just get the new outfit from them. I have to still, like, work on that. I have someone who's helping me interpret messages, and I'm going to be, like, working with them to kind of do correspondence back and forth, because this artist doesn't speak English, so, I'm doing my best. If you lied and said it was Kaya, we wouldn't have to speculate more. I don't want to lie to you! I don't want to lie to you, that'd be so bad. But no, I'm being honest. Allow Kaya to do her thing. Away. Doesn't speak English, it's totally Kaya. You guys, he's so mean. Girl goes on hiatus for a month and already you're just roasting her. That's crazy. But yeah. So that is the first goal that is available on Sponsa. The other one is for the, like, rest of the, rebrand, re-debut assets. When I say rebrand, please understand me when I say that I am still going to be an Oni, and I am still going to be Yuno Hanaki, okay? That part is not changing. The rebrand is mostly going to be, like, a change up in outfit, change up in hairstyle. Everything else is going to stay the same. Eyes, tattoo, literally everything is the same. It's just going to be, like, a different take, like a fresh take on Yuno Hanaki, you know? And I'm very excited about it. I'm vibrating. But yeah, so Sponsa is going to be where I crowdfund for those things. Please do not feel pressured to donate there. But Sponsa is basically a platform for creators to have multiple goals for multiple projects going on at the same time. Which is why I have a separate one for the model and a separate one for, like, the rest of the re-debut assets. That's why Sponsa, it has been, like, reaching out and, like, working with us specifically, because they know that creators have multiple projects going on at the same time. You guys can kind of pick and choose what you want to donate to. So, yeah, I hope that that, makes sense. I don't remember if I linked my Sponsa. Okay, I did. But I'm gonna link it again just in case. Sponsa gets it. They really do. And they have been so responsive. You guys do not understand how, like, actively responsive they've been when it comes to supporting us. I also, when they first reached out to me, I gave them, like, a whole list of features I wanted to see, and they started implementing it, like, 2 days after I asked. They truly care about the voices of their creators, so I really hope, that you can understand that I trust them pretty implicitly. So, thumbs up. They're really great. They're really great. But yeah, so that's the ways to support me. But again, no pressure. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to. I'm gonna do my best to be able to take care of myself as well. But it would really help a lot if you could support me going forward with this. And I'm gonna do my best to keep making stuff for you. And it'll be really cool. And, June's gonna go hard. Anyway. Was this the last one? It totally was. Okay. But yeah. There's my slides. Isn't it crazy? I told you guys there weren't that many slides. Checking your YouTube page, there isn't any sponsor link yet. Are you going to put it in the YouTube bio? Yes, it'll be in the YouTube bio. It'll be on my main YouTube About page. I was keeping it a secret until I did this stream, because I didn't want to tell you guys about the model and, like, the other goals too early. So many helpful avenues for VTubers these days. Big agree. But okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close the slideshow, because that's done. Bye. Probably also gonna do a tweet. Yes, I will. Going back to my chatting screen real quick. We're excited, Slide? No, not currently. But, like, I guess I could in the future do that. The we're excited is me, myself, and I, though. Friends. It's over? There's no Tails or Otome slides? No. I tuned in late. Can you start over? There really isn't that much. I did a slightly updated, lore overview. Talked about the, social media platforms I'm on. Talked about ways to support the Oni going forward. And, gushed about getting a new artist. You really didn't miss too much. Hi, Yuno Hanaki! Welcome! But yeah, that's kind of it for my Slideshow. Gushed about Kaya. Yeah, we'll just say that it's Kaya until you guys find out that it's not Kaya. It's fine. We'll pretend that it's Kaya. But if you guys have any questions about me, about future content, about the lore, or anything else you saw in the slideshow, feel free to ask. We can just kind of yap for the rest of this too if you want. I really didn't expect this to be anything more than just a casual overview of like the changes TM. So Mysterious Artist K, yeah, sure. We can go with that. We can go with that if you want. Oh, I guess I could do a current model showcase if you want. Anyway, Oni, that's me. I mean, I'm probably still going to use green Yuno on top of the, like, redesigned Yuno. I like both, so this model will not disappear forever. Aside from the ones on Sponsa, is there any other goals in sight? Any future goals will probably be put on Sponsa, at least in terms of content creation ones. Right now, my focus is on getting the funds for the model and working towards, like, the rebrand with, like, all the other new assets and stuff. So those are, like, my main priority. There might be others, like, in the future, but not right now. Is your height still the same? Not changing my height. I'm still the same. Will you be expanding your reach collab-wise now that you are indie? I hope to. I do have a few, I was invited to a couple call-ins, a couple birthday collabs these next couple weeks. So I'll be like interacting with more new people. I'm hoping to try to reach out for more people, to more people too. But I am shy. I'm doing my best though. What about merch? Merch is kind of still in talks. I do not have any debut merch. I do not have any, like, thing to show you guys right this second. But I am in talks with some people about merch. We're working on some things. I don't have anything solid right now. And I'm also wondering if I should wait until the new design is finished before I work on merch. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. But that's kind of what it's looking at right now. Will you still be the same height? I love how I clarify that I'm going to be the same height, and someone is still like, but will you be? And the answer is yeah. Like, I mean, I'll be honest. You guys aren't gonna believe me because I don't think you're gonna believe me, but like, the Yuno Hanaki height is not my height. Oh my goodness. That Matt, thank you for the bruh donation. It's so much quieter now. I turned it down because when I ported it to Stream Elements, it was loud as frick. But thank you for the bruh. I didn't see the message though. Give me. I need it to like take a second to load in on Stream Elements. You're shorter? No, I'm actually taller. Did it do also a bruh by Yuno? Yes. It does both the regular bruh and then my voice is over it. I made like a special version. But no, I am not shorter than Yuno. I am taller. I'm closer to average height. I am actually 5'5". Not that I think you guys would actually believe me, but super chat. It deserves a super I wanted to make Yuno short. And so that height is not changing. I will tell you, I brought this up once to a certain healer of ours, and she said that I must be a masochist for wanting to be shorter. It was something like that. I think she called me a masochist. That feels correct. Not to name names. Not that I'm naming any names, but yeah, so Yuno is actually much shorter than I am, but I like it that way. That was something that I wanted. So, but the height's not gonna be changing, just so you're aware. Some adjustment may be needed. No, there's ways to make it work even if the height is different from the modeler. 5'5" with the heels? No. I am, that is my flat height. I don't usually wear heels, so I would be taller with heels. But 5'5" is my flat height. Confirmed M. No, I'm just saying that a certain somebody happened to call me M. For reasons. And that's all. Had to convert it to normal system. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Just reasons. I don't know what the reasons were. Because it surprised me how sudden it was. But yes, thank you for the bread donation. It's not showing up on my Stream Elements tab, and I wish I knew why. I've heard a lot of the other bros have been having issues with this, though. But thank you for the bro. I do appreciate it. Whenever the message comes in, I'll read it. I guess that's like one downside of this thing, is that it feels like everything just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Which is such a pain. I tried really hard to get this set up, but it's hard to do because a lot of the what's it called? Just the way the alerts work is just a bit different from how Streamlabs does it. Gotta refresh it according to Nami. Okay, I will refresh it. Refresh. No, that's not right. Boy, I love learning how to use OBS again for the first time in a while. Can you say anything more about honeymoon? What, do you think we're married or something? Why are you talking about this thing called a honeymoon? I don't get what you're talking about, man. I don't know who that is. Ah, frick. I got one! We got one, boys! We got the era. Hamburger. You'll learn at Pico Park. We have asked you to wait a certain amount of business days. This is true. You must wait for business days. Are you going to keep body proportions? Yes? I think? I don't know. It's something I have to talk to the artist about, I suppose. Do you have any plans in the future to open commissions for writing or lore? No reason. Yes, I do plan to, but that was something I didn't manage to prepare in time for this. I had so many other things I was setting up. Oh, so many things. But yes, I do plan to put together stuff for commissions as well. That will be coming later. That will be coming later. That will be another revenue stream. But I will keep you guys updated on that, probably through Twitter primarily. I might talk about it in like a stream video. Who am I? I might make like a video about open commissions when I finish them too. I don't think I would dedicate a stream to it, but I do want to open them still. I just haven't finished like ironing out like how I want to do it yet. You good there, bud? No. Never have I been good. Never have I claimed to be good. Because I am not. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. That was an accidental replay.
Deserves a super jingle.
I was trying to click something else. My bad. Anyway, thank you for the super chat again. Upcoming Work With Me streams where she writes commissions. Yeah! There will probably be a few more Work With Me type streams because of it. Are you resistant to beans? No. I am an Oni. I am still not good with beans. I may be a half Oni, which means that they don't necessarily hurt me as bad as they would like a full Oni, but they are still not good. It is still a not good, very bad time for me. Will Onimon stick around? Yes! In terms of the series that I used to do when I was corporate, Onimon is pretty much going to be the only one that is for sure staying. Everything else is either going to never come back or might come back sparingly. We will see. As much fun as I had with a lot of those other series, like, don't think that I didn't love doing them. Many of them were management mandated, I won't lie. Many of them were management mandated Zatsu series, because Zatsu streams were like the best streams that I did, allegedly. And so they wanted me to have multiple stream series that I did, Zatsu stream series that I did a week. So at first it was like the two, where like Onimon was meant to be the one where I talked about whatever I wanted, and then there'd be another one that had a more long-form series type content. And then they were like, what if you did another one? And then there was a certain point where they asked me to have like 4 going at once, and I was like, I am one Oni. I literally, what do you want me to do? I already talk so fucking much. And like, I'm good at just kind of talking without topics, but they really wanted me to have things that were like topics that could be made into a series. And I was like, there's only so much I can talk about. Even with the series that I already have, there's only so much I can do. I'm one Oni, please. So, yeah, I think it's okay to say which ones, but like, specifically the writing streams were something that they kind of pushed me to make a series. And then, U-Notebook was both me and also something that they really wanted to see me keep doing. And then, the U-Novels was kind of my, like, copium for when I didn't have enough games to analyze. And it was also a way to introduce visual novels and otome without being able to play otome because of perms. I don't necessarily need that anymore, though, because some otome can be played on stream now. So maybe that one won't come back, at least not in the same form. But yeah, a lot of the stream series that I was kind of doing were not mandatory, but they were like strong suggestions from management to keep doing chatting streams. The writing ones were really quite interactive. Oh yeah, I completely agree. That's why I said it's not like they're gonna be gone forever, but there's probably going to be like less of them, at least not to the like weekly quantity that they were prior, if that makes sense. We can see the live gushing now. Sometimes there are some games that don't allow it, but the ones that do, let's go. Are you resistant to being booped? No? I don't know what kind of question that is. No? Most people are not resistant to being booped. Not I. Are you still a hand fan collector, or should I say a fan addict? Ha 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 ha! I like that. Yes! I do still collect fans. I like them very, very much. They are quite pretty. Don't boo me! Boo the person telling the joke! Don't tomato the messenger. I'm just minding my business. They were good but kind of densely packed, so I'm glad you're gonna be able to take them at your own pace. Yeah, no, same. That's the thing with it, because they wanted me to do it weekly, it was like... It was getting to a point where I was doing them like really close together, and it was just kind of crazy. Read it out loud. You read it out loud. Look! How else am I supposed to tell you who I'm answering? Crazy. I guess all the hashtags and rules for those remain in place. I might touch up the rules briefly. Hashtags, yes, those are going to be staying the same. I think that the tags are fine the way that they are, unless you think that there should be something that I add or remove. But like, I don't know, I think they're fine. Whoopee! Do I get a prize for basically guessing your new lore around your first debut and having you have to ignore whenever I say oiran? Sure, you can have a participant. You can have like a little good job ribbon, I guess, if you want. But yes, I did have to ignore you every time you said it because I wasn't allowed to acknowledge it. Maybe adding one? Tag for spicier stuff? Oh, good point. It's probably going to be something related to being an, oiran? Oh, hold on. I'm getting a message about something. Hold on. Message. Waiting. Pause. Waiting. I have to check a thing. Wait. Oiranshi? Wait, that sounds kind of crazy. But you are right. I will probably add something for spicy content. Oirart, Yunoiran. I was thinking Yunoiran, but that also is a little bit clunky. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Do not worry. There is no cause for concern. Do not be alarmed. Where is it? Oh god, there's so many things in here. Meow. Guys, I had to make so many new things. I am losing all of the things regularly. Okay, this, and then this, and then here. Okay. I had to answer something. Oh, hello! Hello, Twig. Hi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Sorry about that. I was taking care of something, but hi! Hope you had a good stream. Nice to meet you. For those of you who might not know me, I am Yuno Hanaki, the one and only oiran, here to tell stories exclusively for you. Welcome in. This is my debut. You kind of missed the debut slides. I'm kind of just yapping at this point, but thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in. Make sure to rest after your stream, of course. Give us a spicy fan art tag. Do not ask that of the strangers. They do not know. They could not be aware. But I mean, also, I guess if you have ideas, feel free to, share, I guess, with the class. I guess. We probably shouldn't ask that of strangers. It's a bit of pressure. But yeah, welcome! Hope you enjoy your stay. They're now part of the Yuno No? Well, I already have Yuno, which is my not meme, but it's like my, no, it is my meme tag, or like, that kind of thing. Get twigged respectfully. Thank you for the respectful twigging, question mark? Thank you. I appreciate it. If you know, that's honestly kind of funny too. You know, whoa. The oh whoa is also kind of funny. You know, whoa, what's this? Twig respectfully. I do appreciate that it's respectful. I like that that has to be included. You won't know? Oh dear. We're just putting the O in a different place. Nice to see you again. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. You know my? That's also kind of funny. I will think about it. OnlyFans is probably definitely taken. I get why you're saying it. It is funny, but it's probably most definitely taken by somebody else. There's no way that I would be the first person to think of that. You naughty. You naughty. OnlyFans is too mainstream. It's too mainstream, and there's probably at least like 6 Oni VTubers who might have that as a tag. Probably. Appreciate the thought, but we gotta make something that is like exclusive to the Yuno Hanaki experience. Oiranaki? That'd be kind of funny. Oiran, Hana... OnlyFans isn't taken on Blue Sky? That's crazy. That is crazy that it's not taken on Blue Sky. Yuno Wuga? Only air conditioners. Shut up! Oiranshi. Honestly, Oiranshi is pretty funny. Yunoiran? Honestly, Yunoiran would be a good way to combine, like, Yuno and Oiran. What's the borderline between regular and spicy tag? Is that not just going to be my regular art tag? I feel like Bellflower Arts is like, you can already put some kind of like borderline stuff there. There are a few images of Yuno Hanaki in lingerie there already. So like, I don't mind. You not safe for work? Nah, that's a bit... I feel like that's a bit too on the nose. We want it to be kind of subtle in case, like, Twitter decides to bonk. We don't want Twitter to destroy me. So, butts. Yeah, butts. Those do exist. We can get closer to the borderline. There is also a way to cross the borderline, you know? Yunoiran is for the no lingerie. Your outfit is elegant. I like the green aesthetic. Thank you! I'll show you the full outfit for you guys that are new. Because this is technically supposed to be a debut. I have to be kind of small for you to be able to see the whole thing. But hi! Look! Those of you who are wondering if I have wiggles, I do. Hee hee. OMG, she wiggles! Look at me wiggle! I was wondering that. Yeah, I'm here to confirm. Big oiran shoes. Do you know how hard it's been to explain why I wear these big fucking geta and not being able to say the word oiran? That's been my biggest pain. I've always had to be like, well, you know, they're just really tall geta. I just have them for reasons. But now I can finally say why! I can finally tell you. It's because I'm an oiran, and oiran aren't supposed to do shit. They are weighted on hand and foot. I'm basically a princess, but a courtesan. You do not understand how long I've been waiting. I'm free. I am free from the confines. She is released. Can we get a closer look, better look at the tattoo? Of course. Of course you can. One sec. You can see my thighs very nicely, too. Quality time with wife. Yeah, you get a little bit of wife time. Closer up wife time. Like that, the fan art inspiration has been made. Let's go. Crazy they included that trait in the design but didn't want you to say so outright. Well, I really liked the concept, and when I was talking to them about it, I was like, I feel like I want to include that. I think it's a really cool angle. And they were like, well, you kind of can't because it's not really considered kawaii. And I was like, huh? Why should you use it? I mean, no shade, obviously. But I just think that, like, there's ways that you can still make it kawaii. Because, like, the thing about an oiran is that they don't technically do, like, the more explicit acts, you know? The point is that they are, like, a fancy escort entertainer type. So, it's like... I feel like I could have made it work, but they were kind of hesitant to let me use the word, so I had to not use it. Are the power tattoos actually just that, or is it oiran related? Oh no, it's still fantasy-oriented. This is still very fantasy-oriented. They are still the source of my Oni powers. My Oni magic. Yes. Are you going to pull a Reina and tell us you actually like beans? No. No. I do not like beans, actually. I actually genuinely don't. It just happens to be exaggerated for the bit. I thought oiran was the one that ran the business. No, they are the highest ranking ones. You could consider them like a leader or like the most popular, I suppose, but they do not properly run it. But they're just like the highest class. Who was the Oni in your family? Nobody. I became an Oni after I was banished. Kawaii, guys, you approved the designs. Why would you be like, that's not kawaii after the fact? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you, but alas, I cannot. But yeah, here's the tattoo. I think it is quite pretty. It is good. When you ask for the best, Yuno walks out. All you need to know. So true. So right. Pretty. No, you pretty. No, you pretty. You're almost like the employee of the month if you really want to simplify it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we usually get the most customers. And the other thing about oiran, too, is that you have to, like, really win them over with money. For an oiran, they pretty much will never, like, actually give you direct interaction until you've met them 3 separate times and you've spent a lot of money. They require such huge amounts of money. You need to be able to treat everybody else in the, like... brothel. You need to be able to treat everybody else there, like all the other workers, all the people surrounding the oiran. And then they will maybe appear, like, behind a partition to, like, observe you the first time. Then you have to do that kind of thing again. A second time. And then they will maybe sit, like, in front of you, and they still will not speak. You have to, like, treat them, you have to bring them very extravagant gifts, you have to bring them things like fancy kimonos. They are, like, very, very high class. And then eventually, after 3 separate meetings, that's when you can finally interact with the oiran. They will finally deem you worthy, and then you kind of get your money's worth, you know? Like, eventually, once you were able to prove your richness and your worthiness, then you get to, you know, you get to, get your money's worth. Anyway. And I was not allowed to say any of this for obvious reasons. Pre-order interaction, real. Literal bunny garden. You guys don't know how hard I had to hold back my desire to bring it up during bunny garden. You get hello, but only at tier 7. The original pre-order economy, true. DLC Oni, honestly, that would have slayed, I think. I think we've already gone through those steps. I would say you have. What is one thing you wanted to say during that series? Maybe we'll save that in the drafts. Maybe that'll stay in the drafts for now. Not in the first stream as an indie. Are you a nice oiran? I guess. I don't necessarily think I'm a bad one. In my lore, I was one of the youngest to become an oiran. Technically, it is also kind of age-gated, in a way. My design was inspired both by the oiran and by the Maiko, so to some extent, because my age is a bit younger, you could also call me a Maiko, but... in my lore, I was, like, one of the youngest to become an oiran within my village. I, like, climbed up the ranks really quickly because I was very high-class, big-brain smart. Because, like, with oiran, too, you have to be able to prove that you are very culturally aware. You have to know a lot about poetry, a lot about, like, tea ceremonies, playing instruments, performing. You get it? Reading poetry? Do you get it? You have to prove that you are very high class and you are knowledgeable about society. You have to, like, present yourself as a very high class lady. A what? A Maiko. A Maiko is basically the same thing as an oiran, but they are a status lower. You don't need nearly as many encounters to talk to a Maiko. You will probably talk to Maiko first before you can even approach the oiran. And you have to have a good reputation among the Maiko before you can start courting a oiran. Miko? No, Maiko. M-A-I-K-O. Maiko. Yes. How does it pronounce Miko? No, a Miko is a shrine maiden. A Maiko is different. Maiko, kind of like, I think it's the Maiko for dance. It's not Michael. Please. If you keep making those jokes, I will bonk you for being rude. But yes, they're different. I was like, oh, Michael? No. But no, I went for the oiran angle. I thought that was more fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Michael, my for dance. Dance and the geisha. Enjoying the new lore? Good! I've had to hold it back for so long. I'm just glad to finally get it out in the open. Do you have to beat the oiran at Smash Bros. First? I suppose if we had a modern equivalent, being oiran is like pretty much non-existent nowadays, so I would say probably you wouldn't really get a chance to meet one because being an oiran is very out of fashion, but if we had an equivalent these days, maybe. Because playing Smash is something you could technically do while separated by the partition or whatever. I'm sure they still exist. Well, kind of. Not in the traditional, like, meeting customers sense. You can, like, get an oiran experience and dress up like one, but they don't really exist, like, as their current profession anymore because of the laws against that kind of work. You know? Why did you want to become a vengeful Oni in the first place? What would you have done if the ritual succeeded? I wanted to kill the guy who tried to proposition me. And who caused me to get banished. Also, hi Kohaku! Hi Raiders! Hope you had a good stream. How did your hot pot turn out? That was what you were making, right? Hot pot? I hope it turned out good. Is Oiran or Maiko the level before official geisha? Am I misunderstanding geisha terminology? Technically they are both geisha. It kind of depends where you look. Oiran is like very high ranking. Maiko is like a level lower. I think Maiko and geisha are kind of similar. You are the culprit, thank you. New lore from the demons, Yuno got the say-so bunk, Reina got to be evilish somewhere and settled on lying about vegetables. It really to be like that. It's true, I was punished with say-so bonk. Koha will cook you breakfast the next time she sees you. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I hope so. I would love to eat Kohaku Yumekui's breakfast. Let's go. You wanted to kill him? Did he hurt you that much? Imagine growing up in a small village, being close to everyone all your life, just trying to get by. Your mother gets sick, you have to take whatever job you can get in order to take care of her. You choose to enter an industry that you don't particularly value at first, but you grow to value it, and you try your best to work hard because you're trying to take care of family that is important to you. And then you have a guy who thinks that he's hot shit just because he happens to be a high-ranking official within the town. Tries to proposition you for something he cannot properly proposition you for. And then when you say no, he treats you like you are the scum of the earth. Convinces everybody else in the village to banish you to Onigashima, which basically means sentencing you to death, trapping you in a boat, kicking your ass out into the ocean, and just waiting for your body to die out there. I don't know. I think that kind of justifies vengeance, don't you? Well, since you put it that way, thanks. Did you get back at him even though you're a half Oni? I'm only answering this because this is like the stream to do it, I suppose. What do you think the bone is? What do you think the bone accessory that I have is? Even though I was unable to take the vengeance, that doesn't mean that there were other Oni who weren't necessarily interested in taking vengeance on my behalf. We finally got it. It's been a year and you finally have your answer. The answer you've been waiting for. Mimi's ready to help at a moment's notice. Let's go, Magical Mimi. I trust her. Enchanted knives win. A lot of balls of fire ready to help. Well, that was probably before the Damadachi really came into existence, but... That is the lore that I have always had about this bone accessory. Ever since I found out it was a bone, I had the idea, like, immediately. So yeah, there's your answer. This is a trophy of victory. Holding that for a whole year, you're so strong. Thank you. Thank you. I was planning to write something that where it would be revealed. Like, I was going to write out the actual, like, actions, movements. But because you guys were asking, I guess I'll just reveal it. Must have been a coffee addict. Look at how yellow it is. It is gilded in gold and had emeralds implanted into it. Sorry, I forgot the word. As to make it a better trophy. Because otherwise the bone would have rotted away. It would have eventually disintegrated. I needed a way to make it last. He was so desperate to be with me. And now he gets to be. You know? Wish I was that bone. Wait. Pause. Yanderuno? No. Why would I be yandere for a guy that I hate? This is just his punishment, that's all. You know how to go dark? I've been saying. I've been saying, but I had to hold so much of it back. Timmy, golden impediment to me. Should have been me, not him. You guys are crazy. Anyway. The restraints are off. It's so true. I am finally free. It has been... Honestly, I still feel weird being able to finally say all of it out loud, but boy am I glad that I can. Boy am I glad. It feels really good. I'm glad that I could, share it. Is his soul trapped inside the bone? Oh no, he's long gone. Is that his spine? This was just all that was left after the other Oni were done with him. They presented it to me, gilded and with the emeralds, and I was like, okay, I'll wear it. Most Oni do wear bone accessories. You can usually argue that they come from past moments of vengeance. So, yeah. Unhinged. Yes, that's me. That's me. But I'm really so glad that I can finally share that. This was like the most the biggest secret. Gonna go sleep now? Okay. Rest well. Have a good night. Would you consider yourself a powerful Oni? Not really. I'm still kind of at a point where my powers haven't really unlocked if we're talking about the Yuno Hanaki within lore. A lot of things are still kind of being held back from a desire to, like, not embrace the Oni side of things. That's, like, a big component of Yuno's character, is that desire to want to still present as human and still, like, be cute and, like, be seen as just normal. A lot of those Oni instincts tend to be suppressed. Or at the very least, she tries to suppress them. But you know what they say, the more you try to hold something back, the more intense it's going to be once it finally unleashes. Gold accessories work really well, they complement rather than overwhelm the outfit. I do like the gold accent color, it's honestly really pretty. Compared to most Oni, you're still fairly on the younger side. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Is your hair thing an enemy's gilded ear? Wait, which hair thing? I have multiple.
anticipated. Thank you.
Mira, thank you for the $50. I can't gift you a person's bone, but I can drop you 50 bones. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Thank you. Also, I don't know what happened to that Matt's donation. I'm gonna have to... Let me just pull up Stream Elements proper. It might show up there. Because I got the alert, but it didn't show up in my activity feed. Grr, bark, bark. The thing that looks like an ear... Oh no, that's a butterfly. That's a gilded butterfly. This thing? Gilded butterfly. And yours? Oh no, I got the alert for yours. Yours showed up too. Thank you for the $5. Channel's a little rascal. See when I try to buy wood with 80 cents. How much interaction will this get me? You have to refresh activity a lot for Stream Elements. I am noticing that. That's not great. What did the butterfly do to you? No, it's just a pretty accessory. Just because I have a bone that I wear doesn't mean that everything I have is also bone. This is just a pretty hair ornament, and then also like a headdress and crown that like fits the oiran vibe. Many oiran wear these kinds of headdresses.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Daniel Smith, thank you for the 425. Continuous testing. See, it works, but then it also doesn't work. But then it also doesn't work, and that makes me mad. That makes me angry. It's messed up. Got a bone to pick, but it's not with us. Let me find the thing. There it is. That Matt, thank you for the $100 tip. To help my favorite Oni with new projects or general survival. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just a little guy. Thank you. I can finally thank it. Gosh. You have a skeleton, don't lie to me. Yes, I do. That wasn't the thing. What? I prefer my Oni bone-in. I should hope so. A boneless Oni is not great. Anyway. But yeah, most oiran do wear these kinds of headdresses. Minus the butterfly pin. The butterfly pin, I think, is just an extra little fun accessory. Butterfly and roses. They're just meant to be extravagant to, like, make me look gorgeous. Very princess-esque. Up close like this, we can see how pretty your eyes are. Yeah! Yeah! You know it. Boop! Ugh! Being booped. Overkilling with the jewelry, not needed. What do you mean not needed? I think it looks good. It's important for oiran to be able to, like, look very opulent. It is necessary. Extremely necessary. Can you get a display of the face expressions? Yes. It has been a hot minute since I've done that, huh? I usually only use them for thumbnails. Alright, okay, hold on. Let me get close again. Necessary business expense? This is not a business expense. They just gave this to me, as like a gift once I converted. Anyway. You know what you're doing every time you say you know, don't you? It do be like that. You never see her lobes, more gold bones there. You can kind of, if I move fast enough when I'm turned my head, you can see that I do not have pierced ears. There's no piercings. Which is honestly kind of shocking, considering. You would think that I would have them, but I don't. Anyway. Expression time. Angie! Stop calling me cute! I'm mad! You can't call me cute when I'm mad. That doesn't win anything. The ears are pristine. Yes, they are pristine and smooth. There's nothing there. Okay, and then... that meme of the squeaky frog. Why are you so mean to me? You're more cute and mad though, what the heck? This is so messed up. That's crazy. Dizzy. Everybody else has cool animated ones. Mine are just kind of static, but... it be like that sometimes. Maybe in the future when I get my new model, I will be able to, get them to actually move. But for now, they just look like this. Dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Okay. The upgrade will include hypno eyes. Well, maybe not spirals, but like... there might be something that would look a little bit more... evil. Gnome toggle? There is no gnome toggle. Evil, huh? Mm-hmm. Evil. Because I am very evil. I'm plotting. What are you up to? Wouldn't you love to know? And then this goes with it, so I should probably just leave it like this. Oh, I see now. You really thought that you could hide that from me, didn't you? Cute. It's funny when you think that you're good at lying. What you don't understand is how easy it is for me to see right through you. Okay. And then... hard eyes. Heart eyes. Hitting us with critical hits, I do be like that. She loves me. Believe what you wish to. You know, entails, also true. And then... I'm sad. Sad. I think the... yeah, this one's tears. Weh. Yeah. Sad. I found out actually that in the expression sheet for my model, I did actually have tears. Hold on. I did actually have tears that go down my face. But I guess they just didn't get included in this version of the model. Although I guess I don't really know what they could have done with it, because none of my emotions are rigged to move. But I found out that I had real tears that go down my cheeks, and they just didn't use them. That's crazy. At first I thought it was sweat. But they didn't use it anywhere. Kind of a bummer. I think that would have been cool to work with. And then of course the last one. Me when I get a new book at the bookstore. Or conversely me when I see that there is a deal at McDonald's for free nuggets. Or something. Yippee! Cha-ching, cha-ching. Howdy doodly. You know when Bustafellas 2 is out? Honestly, yeah, you're so right. It'll actually be very over for me when that happens. You know, she's just 2 for 1. Yeah, true. Now you can have moving tears in your new model. I can! I'm so excited. Guys, you have no idea how excited I am for that model. I'm still so shocked that they said yes. And then it was such a decent price. I honestly thought it was gonna be way more expensive. I was just like, eh. That's crazy. I'm so happy. And it's taking all my willpower to not say anything about who it is. I'm resisting. You should be proud of me. I'm resisting. I'm holding it back. But God, I'm so excited. It's really gonna be great. I trust this artist. Look, okay, here's the thing, right? I don't know if I can necessarily say this right now. But also, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Fire me? I had an opportunity to suggest an artist at a certain point in time for something. I guess is where I will leave it for now. And when I was looking at artists, I like had a handful of artists that I knew I already liked, right? And I extensively went through all of their like portfolios to make sure that I was right about it. And this artist draws such cute girls, and I've known every time I've looked at their art that I would just look really, really good in that art style. I know this to be true. I know this intrinsically to be true. I know this for fact. And that is why they were the first person I sent an inquiry to. I was so dead set. I just know that they suit the vision really, really well. And the fact that they said yes and that they gave me a quote that is honestly pretty good for a model, especially for like everything that they include within it, I'm literally like shocked. It's crazy. And I'm very, very happy that they were willing to even like take my request, especially because I'm an English VTuber and like I said, they don't speak English. So I'm kind of shocked that they're willing. But I'm also very grateful that I have somebody who has been interpreting for us when it comes to our discussions. I'm nervous and I'm excited and I really do want to make it work. So I'm gonna work really hard to earn the money for the model. And yeah. They saw Kyuroni and they were like, I need to draw her. Honestly, I hope that's true. I hope that they are excited to work on this project with me. Because one of the other things that I feel like is important when it comes to working with artists is that you have to come at them with an idea that they would be excited to draw. Especially for something like making a VTuber. I want the artists that I work with to be actually excited to draw me and not necessarily just see it as work. I want them to also be like, this design is cute. This is my child. Because as you guys know, my current art mama, Frey-san, who I do really love their art style very, very much. They never followed me back on Twitter. They, like, don't interact with me at all. And my hope is to find an artist who will treat me a little bit more like their child, you know? I just kind of hope that, like, maybe this artist will like me. Maybe this artist will like me more. I think it also helps that I am an Oni, and as I said, in their portfolio, they love Oni characters. They really, really love Oni. And I just think that that will help me with that, like, venture. Abandoned Children Club. I shake your hand, Mimi. I think most of us that were in Kawaii were a little bit abandoned by our parents. Honestly, I think Kohaku and Kaya were, like, the only ones who came out with, like, decent relationships with their parents. The rest of us were some flavor of abandoned or ignored. For real. And so, I sent this request to this artist thinking that maybe they would be interested, and I'm very, very happy that they said yes. Because they could have easily just been like, oh, an English-speaking VTuber? No thanks. Or they could have been like, oh, a girl? No thanks. Or like any sort of like stupid reason, you know? They could have said no. But the fact that they're willing to take it and that they're willing to work with me is like a dream come true. And I'm very happy. It's gonna be really good. Oh, green? No thanks. The Oni is your in. Yeah. But like, I've also always said that even as I get like new models or new outfits or whatever, I do like being an Oni. I like being an Oni, I like being an oiran, I like everything about my character that I have established. So like, I don't plan to change anything about my core. I just might look different, you know? Other than that, nothing will really change. I'm so excited. It's so hard to keep it in. The fact that they even, like, gave me a projected date is going to drive me crazy, because now I'm going to be sitting here for the next, like, 6-ish months just being like, model, 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 model. The minute I start seeing sketches or, like, anything, I'm just going to be gripping it, holding it in my hands. I'm so excited. Also, I will literally be sobbing when I do the debut, by the way. When the debut time finally comes, I will be sobbing, just so you know. I literally will not be able to stop crying. Hey, Yuno, where can we help fund this new model of yours that you're super excited about? I'm glad you asked, friend. You can find the fund for that goal and also for the eventual changing up of branding and debut stuff on Sponsor, which you can find at the cool link here. It'll also be in my description in future streams, and on my About page on YouTube, and I will be tweeting about it, now that everything is, like, revealed. Go there if you would like to support. I just looked, and it's already at freaking 6%! What?! Thank you. But also, what?! Thank you. But also, what?! Thank you. Thank you. I'm literally gonna cry. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna go insane. Oh no, she's looping. That's what I do when I get like flustered. It'll be done before the week is up? I don't think so. That'd be crazy. What do you mean? Before the week is up? It's a Thursday. Nah.
May the Oni lights guide you back to me.
Yes, we can. No, we can't. What do you mean? Where are you going to get that money? I'm scared. Kawaii. But also, thank you. You don't know our power. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm afeared. I would actually cry. Before the week. It's Thursday! What do you mean? You don't have that much time left. Stop. There are a lot of pigs around. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke, and they don't mean it. But yeah, that goal is gonna be there. I didn't put an end date on it because there isn't really a rush. I have a lot of things I have to work out with this artist regarding like how to send the payment over and things like that. So it'll still be a little bit, but thank you for donating regardless. Woo. Woo.
May the Oni lights guide you back to me.
Oh, thank you guys for renewing your memberships also. Thank you, thank you. Oh god. I'm scared, to be honest, still, of being indie, but also, you guys have made it a lot easier to be excited as well. I am very happy. I'm excited to go on this journey with everyone. I know I've said that before, I'm saying it again. And now that I have something super exciting to look forward to, like a new model by a dream artist, I'm just like... we have to run. We have to, like, go full throttle, full speed into the futures that we will be able to truly appreciate and, at least in my case, so that I can actually feel worthy of the model of my dreams. I really, really want this model, and I'm very excited to work towards earning it. So yeah, thank you. I'm trying hard to not, like, overloop, but my brain is, like, fried because I'm still just so excited. I was literally frozen this morning. I was talking to a friend, and I suddenly dropped everything that I was doing, and I just key smashed at them, and I was like, bro, the artist replied. They said yes. I'm freaking out. I was losing it. And I'm really excited. And I'm going to keep it a secret for as long as I am capable. which hopefully is going to be the whole 6 months. But every time I talk about them, I'm just gonna call them Kaya. we're just gonna act like it's Kaya, okay? Key smashing, that's how you know it's real. I sent like 6 different key smash messages. It was actually really bad. I was like actually spamming them with key smashing. Like, incomprehensible, non-stop babbling. I was obsessed. I still am. This is a very big thing for me, and I'm very excited. But, yeah. I'm very excited. That's all I can say about it. A lot of things aren't even fully confirmed regarding the model. I still have to, like, talk to them about some stuff, but I am looking forward to, like, finalizing those details and getting there, and it's so scary, but also so exciting. I believe in myself, and hopefully I will be able to prove my worthiness of the model, too. As for the rest of this week, I guess we can talk about that a little bit. I think someone asked if I was going to be streaming tomorrow. I am not, but you'll be able to find me on Felon's channel. We are doing a collab over there. We're going to be playing Pico Park 2. Pico Park. Pico. I believe Felon also streams on Twitch. I don't know if this stream is going to be on both Twitch and YouTube. But I'll just link the waiting room to you guys because I know you are YouTube users. But yeah, it'll be on Lynn's channel. We're gonna play Pico Park. It's pronounced Felon. Yes, did you think it was feline? I believe she gets that a lot. But yeah, it's Felon. Felon de Rouge. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Pico Park in the sequel, Pico Park 2. What a cool collab game with 3 people that never collabed all 3 together before. Wow, crazy. That's like calling her Lynn. Yeah, I call her Lynn as well. Lynn is good. Felony the Rogue. No, it's Rouge. Rogue is spelled different. But yes. I pronounced it wrong too. It'd be like that. It's okay. Very random collab. Very random, very demure. Yuno love. Thank you! I appreciate it. Well, that'll be happening tomorrow. I won't be streaming because Pico Park is a singular perspective game. So, we're just gonna be relying on Lynn's POV. And as said in my schedule announcement post, there will be an announcement pertaining to something. No further elaboration necessary. And then, Friday I will be, or not Friday, Saturday. I don't know how to talk. Oh my god. Saturday, we're doing a work stream. I want to get a few things set up for Patreon and might do some other, like, account, maintenance, adjusting, stuff, things. So, that will be Saturday. It's not members, it's gonna be a public stream. I figure it would be unfair to do one public stream, a collab on a different channel, and then do members. That doesn't feel fair. Some members will resume next week. But yeah. Whew. So that is what you can expect, at least for the rest of this week. The schedule... I do actually have it finished for next week. I just have to, like, make the graphic and post and all of that stuff. I will get to that when I am able. Which is probably going to be Saturday or Sunday. Gonna have to give us extra love next week then? Obviously. Obviously. You'll get all the attention you need. Relax. Don't get mad. Don't do a little temper tantrum. It's okay. Yuno's here. Yuno will give you the Unonium. It's fine. So happy to see your plan for the future. I was coming into this flying by the seat of my pants. Honestly, I didn't even think I was going to have anything for today. I was scared that I was going to have to put up the sponsor and just be like, I don't have any projects there yet, but I will be using it for projects. It was just very lucky that I got that email this morning. It was very, very lucky that that email was there so that I could actually start setting some things up. And once again, hyped. Energy restored, bonfire lit, let's go! Light the fire! Things are coming up, you know, they really are. I'm so excited. I'm trying so hard to hold it back, but yeah. But I will be discussing with the artist whether it's going to be the outfit that I teased on my last corporate stream, or if it's going to be a redesign of this version of me, this green creature. We will see what makes the most sense when I finalize more of the details. They asked me some questions, and I was like, okay. But I have to talk to my friend who's interpreting for me so that I can make sure I answer properly. Because when I machine translated the email, I understood, like, a good amount of it, but then there were also parts that I'm pretty sure were omitted, and I'm just like, help. I need to make sure I get all of the information across correctly. And I'll work on that and stuff. I'm very excited. Have to actually give details for what you want. You can't just tell them go. No, I'm aware. That much I was aware of, but because when I sent the inquiry, I worded it a bit too ambiguously because I did want them to both redesign OG and also maybe do the outfit. But I think I have to choose between one or the other right now. And that was kind of the problem. I didn't specify which one I wanted them to work on, so I have to specify it now. And also, like, specify the other things that I want on the model. Like, specify expressions and hairstyles and all of that stuff. Hoping it's a redesign of Yuno's is excited? Yes. Currently, yes. The way that I phrased the initial email, yes, it will be a redesign. More or less green? Less. But are we surprised? Are we surprised, though? Are you the only Oni with nobility in Onigashima? I'm not nobility in Onigashima. They just like me. They just like me and are soft on me, I guess. I'm not actually nobility. That meme with the little girl drops coins, one Oni please? Literally me. I was just like, please, draw. Still going to have green highlights, or is that more of a thing for later? I mean, I don't know if I should give that much away. I know what I want, kind of. It's going to be kind of like mashing up. Basically, the vision, for those of you who saw the peak, for those of you who saw the glimpse, the sliver, the glimpse, if you remember the colors from that, that will probably be replacing the green. It'll probably look more like that, and it'll also allow for more cohesion when the new outfit is eventually worked on. Because obviously I'm going to want to go back to this artist to do the second outfit as well. There'll just be more cohesion between original Oni, Yuno, and then the future outfit. So it'll look more cohesive instead of like a jump in colors. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But that's my current thought right now. These are all things I still need to work on with the artist, obviously, so I can't, like, confirm or deny necessarily everything. But that's the vision I have, and I have to talk with the artist to make sure that we can stay on the same page regarding that. But, that's kind of where it's looking. What it's looking like. The other Oni is gonna be like a Super Saiyan. Maybe so. Maybe so. I can't confirm or deny anything. The world just be crazy like that. But yeah. I really am excited. I keep saying that, but like, I am more optimistic today than I was leading up to this. Because as I was sitting there making all my accounts, doing all of this stuff, making sure everything was organized, in my head I was just like, oh, what if I'm doing all of this for literally nothing? And I was kind of like worried about getting rejected. Like, I was prepared for a rejection if it came from this artist. I almost said their name. If a rejection had come from the artist, I would have been prepared for it, and I would have been like, okay. And I probably would have had to ask for advice from other people to figure out artists who are actually willing to take independent talents. Because a lot of the artists that I tend to enjoy usually only work with corporate clients, and as you know, I'm not corporate. So yeah. Make it last more than a day. I'm trying! Whenever I've talked about it with other people, I use the name. So, I'm trying really hard to keep it a secret. I'm sorry. Anyway. But, like, I was kind of prepared. It's just a matter of, like, finding artists who would be willing to work with someone who is not corporate. Because, like, I guess there's some issues that some artists have with independent talents. One of the other reasons I wanted to work with this artist in particular is that I know they work with independent talents. They have, like, one corporate child. All their other kids are indie. So I was like, maybe this is a sign that it'll be okay for me. So that was like one of the big things I was banking on. I didn't know who I was going to go to if I got a no. I would have figured it out probably, but I didn't really have an immediate backup plan, which is why I said there's a chance I could have come into this stream, and when I talked about Sponsa, I would have just been like, here's a thing that I'll use for future projects. Nothing's listed right now, but I'll use it. We'll have to gaslight everyone into believing it was Kaya. Yeah, we'll just keep saying that it's Kaya. Like I said, I think that's pretty funny. So I guess if I want to use a name, I'll just say Kaya. I'll just say that it's Kaya. We'll go with that. But yeah, that was a big worry that I had going into this. So the fact that it managed to work out is, like, crazy. Watch Kaya hear it and be so confused. No, it's okay. I'm gonna tell her that I'm using her as the placeholder name, and she'll be like, okay. And she'll just go along with it. So anytime someone tries to ask her about the model, she'll just be like, yeah, I'm working on it, I guess. And then she won't be able to leak anything, because she's not actually working on anything. It's gonna be so awesome. I know! I'm really so excited. I'm very hype. Watch her make Puntable too. Puntable getting a new outfit. Puntable getting a new outfit before Yuno gets a new outfit would be very funny. That'd be very, very funny. Guys, it's literally almost done. She'll start saying that in like 3 weeks is the problem. She's like, guys, I know, I'm literally working on it. It's almost done. Then you ask her again and she's like, guys, it's literally almost done. Please, don't rush me. Guys, it literally almost done. And it'd be pretty funny. But yeah. I don't think there's really anything else from me on my side. If you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to ask. I will yap about it. Mostly because as much as I want to keep gushing about my excitement for the model, I kind of have to hold it back because if I don't, I will explode. Did you miss us? I did. I actually missed you guys a lot. I thought a lot about streaming. And the whole time I was just like, I wish I could, but I don't have anything set up yet. Arg. But it was good that I held back. I think if I had streamed, I would have gotten distracted. And I never would have gotten my work done. So, yeah. Kaya should start showing little teasers and doodles to throw us off, gaslight us into thinking she's really working on it. That'd be crazy. I don't know if I could get her to do that much extra effort, though. When was Tales of Graces coming out again? Tales of Graces is coming out January 16th. JST. I think that means the 15th, Onigashima time? So we'll find out. We'll find out. Crazy. Missed you as well. Yay! I missed you guys too. So much, so much. got a schedule yet. I have a waiting room on my channel that always has my weekly schedule there. The schedule for this week is up. Collab tomorrow. Work with me stream Saturday. I will probably be off Sunday, but then the actual schedule will be posted on Sunday for next week. You know? I'm pretty on top of posting schedules. Even without kawaii breathing down my neck, I will be pretty on top of posting schedules. So don't worry. Don't you worry, your pretty little head. You will always know what the Ohanaki is up to. Yes. Hard to imagine you without a schedule. I know, right? Could you imagine a universe where I don't stream on a schedule and I just stream whenever? That'd be crazy. But I have to keep to a schedule, otherwise I'd be really bad. For the record, though, for people who are wondering how often I will be streaming, the current plan is minimum of 4 times a week, if not up to 6. Collabs might not count for this. I haven't decided yet in terms of, like, frequency. But, like, I'll try to make it at least 4 on my channel per week. If I can't do 4 in a week, I will replace it with a short or something like, other to, like, fill a day, I guess. Maybe, like, a post on the community or members tab or something so that there's, like, a crumb. I will try to make it work. My goal is for there to be at least 4 to 6 things a week. Sometimes gaming, sometimes yapping, sometimes collabs, I don't know. Something, Worlds and Oysters, something, variety. That's the goal right now. So even though the schedule hasn't been posted yet, just know that I'm planning to do at least, like, 4 to 6 streams a week. Right now. This could increase. I don't think it will decrease, but it could increase, depending on circumstances, I guess. Quums, please? What do you mean by quums? What quums do you want? We need at least a crumb. An Oni bite. Ah, man. Oni bites, huh? Those are also a management mandated idea, but I kind of liked that idea. I think we could have done a lot more with it, but it was just a matter of getting the time to write the scripts. 07 Oni bites. Also the editor for Oni bites is kind of hard to get a hold of, so I'd have to figure out what I'm doing in terms of editors. Some of those really popped off. Agreed. They did really good. Show us pictures of literal breadcrumbs. Is that the content that you want? Okay. Non-stream days, I will show you pictures of breadcrumbs. Just for you. Weird that this is coming from an account named Egg Sandwich. Are you sure you want breadcrumbs? You know what that implies, right? You're so generous. I try. I do my best. But yeah, what was I saying? 4 to 6 times a week. Maybe some collabs sprinkled in. This Oni will be doing her best to network more. I'm literally doing my best. Please have, give me your ganbas. I need it. Boy, do I need it. I'm nervous. But it'll be okay. I've said yes to more things recently. I'm doing good. I'll be interacting with new people. At least on stream. These are some people that I've talked to on Twitter before, but I will be interacting with new people, new social environments. Not always kawaii environments. That is the true victory of this, is that I can do new things. Is 2025 the year of the official Yuno Otome visual novel? We can fund it. Okay, wait. So when you say Yuno Otome, do you mean an otome game where I am the heroine and then all of the love interests are types that I like? Or is it an otome game where you guys date Yukun? We have to be specific about what we're asking for here. I will say, I did have a funny idea for an eventual, maybe an April Fool's prank, where I was going to make Gijinka versions of all of the Damadachi and make them like otome guys. I was gonna make the Tamagotchi into otome guys. I know exactly how I want them to look in my head. I'm actually very prepared. I actually know exactly what they'd look like, and it'd be kind of slay. I just have to figure out if I can find an artist for that. that points at screen. Okay, I got you. Alright, so Yuno will be the heroine, and you guys will, get to date the other Tamagotchi types. You want to give details for that? Not right now, no. These are secrets I will take to the grave, but whenever I, can find an artist to draw them, I will show you guys the concepts, and you can make fan art for them or whatever. One Tamagotchi is gonna be dumber than the last. No! Don't say that about Patreon. Orange one is a secret route? You think he's a secret? I don't know. I haven't really thought about who would be the secret route. Kome says Hi, Kome. This is the first time I'm going to be approaching you for a commission myself as an independent VTuber. Would you like to make Ikemen versions of my mascots? Actually crazy. I'll learn to draw guys just for that. I mean, I look forward to this. It'll be pretty funny. But no. I don't have, like, solid ideas right now. I know what they would look like, but I was thinking that maybe for April Fools that would be a pretty funny visual novel prank. Where you could just date all of them. If only I actually had enough connections to get, like, voice actors. Because if I could also make them voiced, that'd be so funny. If I could get them to be voiced, I would... That'd be very funny. Anyway. Which one has the long hair? Oh, good question. I think... if any of them, it would probably be Soulfire would be long-haired. Yeah, I think so. But I know the exact tropes that they'd all have, because they are all tropes that I like, so, Owari. They will pander to me specifically. Me writing Ikemen lines that make me flush in real life. Real question, who would be blonde? Why do you guys already assume they're gonna be blonde? This sucks. Who is the rival villainess? I don't know. I didn't think about there being a rival villainess, but also, I've said this before, most otome don't have an actual, like, rival villainous character. Ice Woman. Honestly, yeah, Ice Woman is probably the rival. Oh no, now that I've said that, you guys are gonna have to design what you think Ice Woman looks like. I'm sure you're so upset about that. I'm sure you're, like, just absolutely torn up about it. Ice Woman's gonna have a design. Oh no. Your own thighs? Ken Kome-san. Guys, I would need Kome-san money for this. I'll think about it more, and then maybe we'll set a goal for it. At the very least, we can set a goal for the art. I don't know if we could also set a goal for, like, how the game would develop. But we could at least maybe set a goal for art. Mita Kome-san, here's how many designs I need from you. Go crazy, queen. You have sponsor the dreams can be more than memes. Should I be concerned how excited you guys are about this idea? I feel like I should be concerned how many of you want me to put this on sponsor already. Yes? No? I see. That's 5 Tamagotchi and Ice Woman. What else needs art? I guess we would need an otome look for Yuno. We'd have to figure out the setting, though. Like, if we do a school, everyone would need, like, school uniforms. But if we did something else, they'd all have to have different, like, casual outfits. We all request separate skips. You guys are crazy. Yuno Tome. It really do be like that. I cannot believe that I am being enabled in this way. I can, actually. I very much can. If it increases user engagement, why not? Fair. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Well, I will have to actually think about this idea a bit more. Once I have an idea of like the setting and that base concept, then we can start worrying about art and stuff, okay? I prioritize the new model while you're working out the details of the project. Yeah, no, honestly, if I want you guys to donate to anything on Sponsa, it should be for the model. Because the model is the thing that I have an immediate price point for right now. Even the other, like, re-debut funds are, like, less of a priority compared to, like, being able to pay for the model. But I'll work on it. Like, I genuinely will. I will work on the ideas. And then, like, we can at least fund back art. And then I'll figure out something I can do for the game. Or maybe it'll just be a stream idea and I just do it all myself. We will see. But like for right now, I do have my priority as my dream model, so ideally if you could focus on the model, that'd be great. But in the future. That was just an idea I was knocking around while I was on break. I was like, you know, wouldn't it be funny if I made them all into Ikemen? Wouldn't it be so funny if I made them all into Ikemen and I made them try to date the different Damadachi types? I think it'd be hilarious.
Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh.
Daniel Smith, thank you for the bruh. Thanks for the warm stream, Yuno. Here's funds for something. Thank you. I said it during the slideshow, but a lot of things like the Stream Elements donations are more so for, like, life funds. But anything that I can save after paying for life stuff, I will definitely be putting towards the model and, like, other projects. Funny thing, I thought about doing a Damanachi Gujinka, but female. You're also cooking with that. I like women. I'd love to date women. If we could have another version of this where it's me dating women, that's kind of sick. I like this idea. I wouldn't say no. But you should wait until I have my Ikemen designs first, and then you can make femme versions of them. You can, like, gender swap it, you know? She feels very strongly about this. Have you not seen my desire for women? I feel like I've made it pretty obvious I like women. I like men and women. Reveals to you. Surprise. Not that that was ever something I hid. I never once hid it. Both. Mwah. Chef's keys. And doves. No, those are pigeons. Those are pigeons. But also, usually when I played Hatoful Boyfriend, I had the Gajinka mode on. Average speech volume quadrupled at the mention of women. Yeah, and? Yeah, and? I'm posting something on Twitter that you need to see because of that new reaction meme. Oh no. Lynn is right there waiting. Lynn. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to fight Kaya for her hand this time around. I'm guessing you put it in You Oh No? Unless it's in the general tag. Thank God you said that I missed the slides. Fucked up. What? Hi, Kaya. Hello, future artist. Hi, Kaya. How you doing? I hope you had an okay day at work. I don't know why I'm telling you this at 10 p.m. I hope you've been out of work for longer than that. Hi. It's hard to tell what's just play thirst and real thirst. Take things at face value most of the time. Nah, it's real. I do like women. YouTube recommending me more random VTubers I've never seen before. Algorithm continues to bless me. Ooh! I'm on the algorithm. So sick. Also, hi! Nice to meet you. I'm Yuno Hanaki. 'Tis a pleasure. Do you want me to be your mom? Hold on. Let me send you a message. Okay. Check your messages. Whatever. Put Kaya in the loop. I did. Kaya actually knows, which is what makes this even funnier. Mom in the DMs? Tier 5 mom benefits. And now, of course, you guys are starting to be like this. Mom is alcoholic. Honestly, yeah. It really do be like that sometimes. But at least she doesn't, forget I exist. She knows I'm here. Hi, Mom. It's done in meme in general? Okay, I'll check. I will check whatever this is. Oh, it's a video. There isn't any audio in this that'll get me bonked, is there? When Kaya finishes the model, she forgets you. No! Honestly, that tracks, though. Let me make sure my audio is... The audio is just you? Okay, sick. Just had to make sure. Okay, so what is this? It's auto-playing! Stop! I want to hear it. Yeah. Women! Woman! Yeah. Me! Yeah. Me with woman! Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. What is the tag for that? Hashtag hashtag Yuno Hanaki. I retweeted it, so you can find it. How can I tell it? Sell that? Marketable merch of me loving women. Honestly, that'd be pretty funny. I don't even remember when I said all that. Was that this stream? I don't think it was. I wish I had recollection of half the shit I say, to be honest with you. Oh my god. That really is very gremlin. I remember that happening but not win. I also remember it happening but not win. That's crazy. It's fine though. I like it. You put that on billboards. I love how it's a clip that doesn't even advertise who I am or what I'm about besides my love of women, which means yes, obviously, if you're gonna put it up, you might as well. I don't think there's anything else that's more emblematic of the Yuno Hanaki experience than that. That's crazy! It needs to be a campaign slogan for something. Is there any, loving women competitions? Is there any situation in which I need to compete for how much I love women? This is a viral short you've been waiting for. It's been so long. Honestly, you're so right, though. I bet if I uploaded that as, like, a TikTok audio, the kids would be using it so much, and I'd finally get clout. Would it ever get attributed back to me? No, because TikTok doesn't do content attribution. But that would have been so funny. Where's your women lover card? One sec. One sec. I got this. One sec. One sec. Wait.
We, on behalf of the Woman Liker Association, hereby award a Yuno Hanaki, independent VTuber, of being a lover of women. This is a official verification. You can play this whenever you question whether or not Yuno Hanaki loves women, because she very does much love women.
An offering.
Hi, yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that's so crazy. I can't believe we managed to get the actual CEO of Women Lovers to verify my membership. That's so cool. That's so cool and awesome of me. Wow, crazy. Wow, crazy. So yeah, basically, I am verified. Hi, I'm back. Thank you for the verification, sir. Oh, he already left, but I'll tell him you said thank you. You know, plays Nikkei, don't need much convincing on the woman lover front. I do love women. Well and truly. Women? Love them. Women? Great. Yeah, Yunant is actually the CEO of Women Likers. I guess they forgot to mention that to you the last time they were here. To be fair, they had other more important things to take care of, but yeah. Did you see Maiden's new outfit? It goes crazy! That outfit's wild. Wasn't that Nano? Well, Nano also loves women. She is indeed a member of the Women Likers Association, but I mean, that was just verification that I am a woman liker. Did you see that back view? Maiden has a new outfit? Oh no, you don't know about it? That's crazy. You don't know? That's funny. Top 0.1% of women lovers. You spent 316,552 minutes loving women this year. Your top month was April. That's fair. That also tracks. Indeed. Very much so. Which Maiden are we talking about? Maiden from Nikkei. I guess I can pull the outfit up. I don't really have to worry about getting bonked anymore. Oh, sorry. Sorry you had to hear me going yeah again. It autoplayed. My bad. Where's the Nikkei Twitter? Where's the Nikkei Twitter? yeah. That's a little embarrassing, but also very funny. Where are you, Maiden? Oh my god, the side boob goes crazy! Alright, sorry. She's actually crazy. Like... I haven't seen the back view. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, one sec. The new Nikkei Maiden unit? Yes. Back view is peak. Back view is crazy. It's just so... Bro. How? How do they do it? I just don't understand. Keep it together? Oh, I'm together. Oh, I am well put together. I am held together firmly. Editor, play the sound clip. Yeah. Thank you, guy who left the primordial soup so we can have this. Guy whose sole purpose leaving the primordial soup was to make really rotund asses. Share, please. I know, I'm sorry. One sec. I keep getting distracted. Sorry. Okay. I will make it bigger. Just give me one sec. To fix all these settings. Lord.
Let me recharge my mana.
Let her go! Why is her ass so... That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying.
You're
She's
saying
really
my
killing
outfit
it.
is too revealing? You just don't get it. The more revealing the clothing, the higher the defense.
The higher the defense. Also, she's firing like an ice spear instead of an actual gun, which is really sick. I love the non-conventional weapons.
You took the aggro role for a second. A decimating breath. Diamond dust.
She's meant to be kind of like a nice cleric because she also has an MP list. She's fantasy. I haven't actually paid it much attention to her. Anyway, Slay. She's like really cool. Okay. There you go. That was your look. Play Nikke, by the way. Literally Nami. Who's the person controlling the preview rotating her butt like that? Yeah. I booted up Nikke just to get her. That's fair. Nikke is about more than ass, right? Yes, very much so. It's just that they do put a lot of effort into their ass shots. Kaya! What? Mods! Mods! Also, yes, thank you for coming to the stream. You don't see you as well. First 12 rated. Oh god. I'm sorry. I got thrown off because right after that message I just see Kaya's. I just got here and I only heard ass shots. Hi, Lua. We were talking about Nikke, sorry. We were talking about one of the newest characters' skins. It's very rotund. It's very big. He's very big. Kinda makes everyone speechless. I know, but I still had to call it out because I was shocked. Playlist speculation, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Can you time out a mod? I think I can. I think only I can. I think? I don't know. That was crazy. I don't have to watch my words anymore. I am free. This is the cost of freedom. This is truly the world that we live in. It's true, you don't have to watch your words anymore. I don't particularly mind, but that was crazy. She is free, but at what cost? Unfortunately, free. Free 99. Who knew it would be so expensive? Freedom being expensive really do be like that sometimes. I respect her, but that was wild. She became a pirate through and through. Yeah, she's really diving into that booty, if you know what I'm saying.
Lights guide you back to me.
Professor Jamal, thank you for being a member for 7 months in the Oni Lights. Going into bold new territory. Also, Yippee member. Yippee member! Uno, please. Please what? Please what? Look at what I said. Look at what Kaya said. We are not the same, she and I. My god. Can I pay you not to see it again? High rank official and women loving. I'm dead. Dang, this sure is a stream. Mods? I mean, I can put her in timeout, I guess. Welcome back. It really do be like this sometimes. This is the best debut ever now. Why is it the best debut ever? Because somebody else said something. Why can't you say that about me? Well, Bonk isn't good enough. We need to evolve into a super Bonk. You have the best assist? We'll go with best assist. Outwild Kaya? I don't know if I can outwild wanting to be a woman's poop. I don't know if I can do that. That's kind of crazy. There are some things I simply cannot do, even though I understand the spirit. You'll have to be deranged in her re-debut? Okay. Understandable. How did she survive being her gem mate? Pretty easily. She is a good girl. She's just a bit, you know. Just a bit, you know. Say so stream, guys. I never said my stream is say so. But there's just... There's like a line that was leaped over. Kyle and women, yeah. True. We've already had F-bombs earlier, we're not say so. I love how, like, fuck is the threshold, and then there's just a whole other threshold that is, the Kaya Nishikino threshold. Lines are meant to be crossed? I guess so. I guess so. At least you don't have to worry about lines anymore. That's true. At least until I get demonetized. I guess if I get demonetized, then I have to care again. But, like, right now it's fine. Whatever. Whatever, man. Kaya crossing so many lines, we have a checkered pattern. Love that. There is a line, we just haven't found it yet. Indeed, this is true. Anyways. Putting all of that to the side. Nikkei sure is a game. I honestly haven't really played it much in recent times. I feel like I should get back into it at some point. I've just been a bit slow. I've just been a bit slow. It really do be like that, though. Regularly scheduled, you know, yapping. At least for a little bit longer. I do have some other stuff I need to take care of tonight. But for a little bit, we can yap. Of course. All in on Girls Frontline 2? I downloaded Infinity Nikki. Nikki? Nikki? I don't know how to say it yet. Infinity Nikki? I'm gonna say it for right now. I do want to try that in a stream, maybe next week. I had a slot that I hadn't filled out yet. That I might fill with Infinity Nikki. The game looks so good, it does. I know a little bit about it because I have a friend who's obsessed with it. No, it's not Nano. One of my IRL friends was actually, like, really obsessed with those games. So I've known about it from them for a while. And I want to try it just to see if I would like it. It looks like it would be fun. And I like fashion games, so it would be nice to play around with. Graphics are absolutely stunning. So I've seen. I hope it doesn't crash my PC. I think I'll be okay, but I do want to give it a try. So maybe we'll do that on stream next week. I have a slot that I needed to fill, so might do that. Might do that. That could be fun. Well, that's like the other game I'm thinking about getting into. I also have to go back to playing Starvale now that the story has been updated. I've been pretty busy the past couple days, so I haven't had a chance to sit and play it. But I'm gonna try and get back to that soon enough. Gotta do that. I want to experience that. PC, could we agree no more blue screens? I don't think it'll blue screen. We'll just have to see. I know to, like, reduce, like, some of the, like, graphic intensity with certain games, so I'll probably just have to do that with it. When I run it so that it won't explode. Sunday Jesus update. Sunday, I mean Fugue. Look, I thought about pulling for Sunday. I don't think I need him that badly. His whole thing is supporting summons, right? And I just don't use enough characters with summons. I know he's gonna be super useful once they introduce Remembrance meta. I get that. But they've also said that Fugue is gonna be more useful for Super Break, and I use Super Break way more right now, so I'd rather get Fugue for Super Break. Because then it'll allow me to replace Harmony Trailblazer once I get the Remembrance one. So I think that would be the smarter move, at least for my account. So that is my thought. my thoughts process. I need him for Jingyuan. I've been a stan since day one. Haven't given up on him. You and my friend both. My best friend also really wants to use it for Jingyuan. Which is just funny because he hates Sunday. He's just like, I don't really like Sunday as a character, but he's useful in the meta. So he got convinced. And I'm just like, I don't care enough about meta. I just want Fugue because she's a pretty lady. Initially, I wasn't going to pull Fugue either because I was really excited for all the Remembrance characters. And I want to have currency to pull them, but I think Fugue would just be really good for my team. So in the end, I do care about meta. Just a different meta. And you cannot convince me to pull for Sunday. I don't like him enough. Any book you've been reading? I have a book that somebody recommended to me that I have been trying to get around to purchasing. Haven't done it yet still. But that's on my TBR. And then I would like to get more books soon. I just need to start looking into the books that I want. I want to diversify the types of things that I read. But, you know, it is hard to get a lot of books. I don't really have the space for new books, to be honest. My bookshelf is already, like, crammed full. I really don't have anywhere to put new books. I'd have to get a whole new bookshelf. And before you guys were like, just put it on Throne, idiot. And I'm just like, ugh. But I do need a new bookshelf if I want to justify getting more books. Or I do the unthinkable, and I sell books I don't read. Ugh. I'm actually really bad at selling books. Even if I don't like them, I'm just like, I don't want to sell them. What if I read it later? What if I read it again later? But I can't do it. I can't do it. I switched to getting audiobooks. Really want to get back to physical, but my eyes give me trouble. That's fair. I really love, like, classic holding book in hand and the feel of turning a page, but I don't knock e-readers or audiobooks or anything like that. Rather gift a book instead of sell them. That's fair. But if I don't like a book, I find it difficult to gift it to somebody. But that's just me. I've also thought about just, like, getting a library card again, because I haven't really used my local library in a while, and it's honestly such a shame. I am a huge advocate for libraries. But I've thought about, like, getting a new library card, and then just, like, whenever I want to read books, I just get them at the library instead of having to purchase them. Because that might also be better. I guess that said, I could also donate some of these books I don't like to, like, local bookshops, too. Could also be an option. Because some of them are gently used versus, like, being beat the frick up. Which I guess could help reduce space on my shelf, but I don't know. There's options, basically. I have been thinking about it. Big thoughts. Always donate them to the local library and check them out when you want to read them again. That's fair. There's something funny about donating them and then checking out the copy I donated. I don't know if my local library takes donations. I'd have to look into their website. But I love libraries. I'm a big advocate for them, so I feel that it is important to support them. So I feel like I should get a library card again sometime soon. And I know at least, like, a lot of libraries also provide, like, rentable audiobooks and stuff, so that it's, like, the best of both worlds when it comes to getting, like, wireless stuff as well. So who knows? Will you save for Aglia? Yes. After I get Fugue, and I hope I get Fugue, but after I get Fugue, I am going to save for Aglia and, like, a lot of the other Remembrance characters. They're all so gorgeous. It's bad. When I saw the trailer with all of the characters for that new place, I was literally just like, oh no, it's actually over for me. The pretty men and the pretty women. Honestly, the men look gorgeous, and I'm very scared that my Seiyu bias is among them. It's unfortunately very possible, and I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But he might be, I don't know. But the women are also very pretty. Ken? No, not Ken. Ken is up there, but he's not my ultimate bias. I do like Ken, though. Ken plays Limbo, so I do kind of have a soft spot for him because of that. new library building is being built right next to my apartment. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that's so lucky! I hope you enjoy going there. I just love library environments. It's the nerd in me. The libraries are so fun. I love them so much. I think I've said this before, but if I didn't decide to go to school specifically to study writing, there's a chance I probably, probably would have gone into library science. I've been yapping too much. I'm drinking water, it's okay. Him. I thought they came for people's pockets when Facial dropped. Yeah, and then they keep raising the bar. Genuinely curious what goes into library science. They teach you the Dewey Decimal System. A lot of library degree programs tend to involve, like, preservation and, like, also teach you how to use, like, databases and, like, reference materials. They're, like, there to help you so that you can help, like, people find specifically what they're looking for in the library. You learn how to organize the shelves. Because libraries do a lot more than just house books. You have to, like, keep them all organized, and you have to be very knowledgeable about all the different sections and stuff. I don't know about you, but here our libraries lend out equipment too. Yeah, those would probably require, like, separate lessons as well. But they teach you a lot of, like, that kind of thing. Used to love going to the library as a kid. Not gonna lie, I should get out of the house and just check out the library more often. That's what I'm saying. Go to your libraries. They are free. They are full of books. They are full of computers. They're full of so many fun materials. You can also get, like, movies, games. There's, like, so many cool things you can do at a library. And they're open from, like, the morning until, like, the evening. So if you really need, like, a place to just hang out, I think they're, like, a good spot. Sometimes it just does you good to read or write or whatever in, like, a new place. And because libraries aren't particularly noisy either, even better. Also, if you need, like, opportunities to be social, there are plenty of, like, small groups that meet at libraries, and, like, hobby groups, and, like, they have, like, special little events. They'll have writers come in and give talks and do readings. My library had a voice actor come in as part of, like, the anime club. Like, he came to our dinky little town in Onigashima to give a talk, and that was so cool. I still have the autographed copy of something that he did for me. Like, the libraries are really good. I'm telling you. Justice for libraries. Can't say who? Oh, I don't mind saying who. It was forever ago, so I doubt you'd be able to, like, use any of that information to track it, but it was Sunny Straight. That was back in the era where he was making manga for Tokyo Pop before they went defunct, when he was working on We Shadows. So you could get a copy of We Shadows there and he would autograph it. So I have an autographed copy of his manga that I don't think he ever finished due to the issues with Tokyo Pop, but yeah. Librarian here, graduated with my master's in library information science a few years ago. Thanks for liking libraries. They're a lot of fun, totally not biased. I agree. If I could go back to school, and if it wouldn't cost me $1 trillion, I would probably go get my master's too. I love libraries. I'd love to have an excuse to, like, work in one. Are you a manhwa instead of manga person? No, I love manga. Manhwa, I read them sometimes, but not very often. The name sounds somewhat familiar, but I can't place it. That's awesome, you got a signature from him. No, not Roy Mustang. He's someone else in Fullmetal Alchemist, though. I forget the name. He's also Krillin. He's also the dub voice of Usopp in One Piece. He's someone else in FMA. It's not Mustang, though. Somebody else. Him? Yeah, him. Yeah, him. In my copy, he drew... I think he drew Krillin. I don't remember. But, like, as part of his autographs, he always doodled characters that he voiced. And next to it, and I have this memory because he spelled my name wrong initially, and I corrected him, and he was like, ah, does that happen to you a lot? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. And then he corrected it, and then he wrote an extra note that was like, sorry, I am one of a million people to misspell your name. I bet he wrote Buno. Basically. Similar enough equivalent. Buno. Yeah. Sorry for misspelling Yuko. Yeah, he like wrote over it in pen and then was like, sorry. And I found it very funny. It's no big deal. I was just happy to get an autograph. I just thought that was sick. Because that was back when baby Yuno really wanted to become a voice actor, so getting to meet one and like listen to him tell stories and all that stuff was like crazy. One of a kind misprint? Mm-hmm. I think that copy is on my shelf somewhere. A lot of my books are like kind of scattered based on the ones that I chose to display and which ones I left in boxes. More about the moment than the name. Yeah. I had honestly felt bad asking him to correct it. But it wasn't even that. I was just like, oh, it's spelled wrong. And he was like, oh, I'll fix it. And that's what led to the moment. It was really sweet. Very kind man. Super chill. Like, the fact that he was willing to come to our small town in Onigashima was, like, crazy. I was never over it. I was just like, huh. He actually wanted to come to just a no-name library? But he was very sweet. 'Twas worth it. And he met a nice little Oni Yuno. Yeah, he met me before I became famous. Isn't that crazy? Joking for the record. Me famous crazy. Well, but no, anyway, PSA over. Point is, go to your libraries. They offer so many good resources. Just do it. Niche micro celebrity is still a badge you can wear that we can't. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now we can brag. That would be very funny. The idea of getting any sort of acknowledgement from a voice actor is wild. What if you can't read? I've already said, they offer, like, movies, they offer games. You can get audiobooks there. Like, libraries have updated their services to, like, fit the modern times, so to speak. You know? It doesn't have to be specifically for books. They just have a lot of really cool resources. And like what was said above, some of them do offer, like, cool equipment if you want to do, like, some sort of artsy-craftsy stuff. I can't because I forgot to return books when I was a kid to the one near me and I'm too scared to pay for my crime. I think after a certain point, they do kind of drop it. After a certain point, they don't really care anymore. The toll is now $1 bajillion. The late fees. Some libraries also just don't have late fees anymore. Mine just doesn't bother with them. That's interesting. The idea of doing away with them completely. I guess it depends on the library. Like I said, I think there's a point where it's just, like, too petty to really care about. Statute of limitations. Yeah, that too. They can't really, like, push you for it if it was, like, forever ago. Especially if you were a child then. I work at an academic library and we have a lot of subscription databases and other resources. Yeah! Yeah. believe the plan was to cap the fee at the cost of the book. That's what I thought too. So in the end, your fees would probably only add up to like, what, maybe $40-ish for 4 books? Depending on what books they were. I don't think that's that bad. I think that's chill. I find that chill. Library fees to be passed on to your descendants. It's like Rumpelstiltskin style, where like your firstborn child has to be handed over because you didn't pay your fees. Crazy. Unless you took like a first edition Yuno, that's priceless. That's true. But if they were 4 yen press manga, those things are like $16 each. Well, that still is not that bad compared to like the decades worth of late fee accrual. Surely eventually you'll have to become a librarian and suffer others doing the same to you, Ian. I would be the librarian that's just like looks the other way. Oh, you had like late books from like years ago? That kind of sucks. Anyway, you checking out these ones? Cool. Now school books, those are never forgiven. That's fair, but that's because schools have so few resources to begin with. And those usually come out of teacher salaries. So I kind of understand why they care about those getting taken. As long as you bring the book back, you're square, yeah. Also, you don't even have to tell me if it's the library's official copy or not. You could just give me a copy of the book that you went and bought at the bookstore for like $12. And I'd just be like, oh wow, thank you for bringing back the copy you owed us. And then I would just label it and act like it was our book. I'd just be like, cool. I'm so glad you're able to return it in one piece. That's crazy. You know, is a real one? Yeah, I got you, homie. I don't want to be the reason that people don't want to come back to the library, you know? A secret dream related to being a librarian was being a children's librarian, because I would love to be the kind of librarian that can inspire kids to want to read. So I'd be very patient with kids, too. Textbooks are extremely expensive. Library actually is unable to buy them direct from the publisher in some cases. I know, right? It's so crazy. They really try to keep a tight lid on textbook distribution. Have the storybook sessions? Yeah, that would be cool. I actually did do that for, like, volunteer stuff before when I was in school. I was, like, one of the only people who wanted to do it. Everybody else was like, no, I don't want to spend time reading to kids. And I was like, but that sounds fun. You guys don't know how to have fun. And it was great. The kids adored me. Weh. It was so cute. Working as a cataloging librarian and know how much work it is to redo bibliographic records and such, I would prefer if our copies came back for that reason. Yeah. Obviously, it would be preferred that the copies come back. But sometimes, it really do be how it does. When I went back to school a couple years ago, the required books for my degree were written by the department head. It's a racket. I feel you. That happened to me when I was in school, too. A lot of the teachers at my school were also authors, obviously, because I was studying writing. And there were so many times where I would be assigned, like, their book to read for their class, and I'd just be like, come on now. Come on now. Are you crazy? You're just looking for an excuse to make me read your book. I'm sure it's fine, but, like... Oi. Give me something else. At least choose a different faculty member to have me read the book of. Yuno used to read to kids, now she reads to us Damadachi. It's like, some things never change, I guess. What are you saying, huh? You know what I'm saying. I had a professor do that, but this book was awesome and also $25 used. He didn't update it for no reason every year to squeeze money. That's fair. What does she mean by that? Don't look back at the stream where we asked for updates. I thought you were gonna be like, don't look back at the animal stream. Not even because they were authors, they literally wrote the textbook and we had to buy those. Fair, fair, fair. The section I'm working on is about 12,000 books. About 50 to 100 are missing so far. Honestly, could be worse, but that is still not a pretty number. Especially if you have to chase down the missing copies. Ugh. Good luck, soldier. Don't look at the Kichingling moment either. There's a few of those. Don't look at them then. Don't look at them, I guess. Okay. I think it is time for me to wrap it up for the night. As I said, I do have some stuff I have to do tonight. Including, like, talking to my friend about the email and drafting my replies. I have to work on model details. Ugh. So soon? Yeah, so soon. It's also because I coughed then when I was talking, so I'm just like, uh-oh, the overreact. Doesn't want to teach us anymore. No, it's not it. I love you guys so much. I'm very happy to be back. We'll be back into the proper swing of things next week with, like, more streams and, like, more, stuff to look forward to, obviously. But this was a fun debut. I know it was pretty simple, but we like it simple around here. Didn't want to put in a bunch when I don't have anything. Are you streaming tomorrow? I am not. If you want to find the perspective for the collab, you will want to go to Lynn's channel. I don't think I still have it linked. Yeah, that's the link to the Nikkei page. One sec. You're gonna want to go to Lynn's channel if you want to find the waiting room for the collab. It might also be on Twitch, but I know she has a waiting room for it on YouTube, so... YouTube stuff. If not, it's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday then. I hope you have a good one. Here's the link to Lynn's waiting room. For Pico Park 2, collab with Lynn and Kaya with announcement. Yeah. Hope you look forward to it. And then Friday, I will be back again and working. Probably won't show it on screen, but I'll be working on stuff. And then we'll be going into, like, the more normal weekly schedule after that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me and for choosing to come back after I went indie. I know that's always a choice people have to make. I am very grateful that you would make the choice to continue to spend your time with little old me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Yunotsu! Goodbye, guys! Good night!